Do you own your real estate business or do you rent it? How many people can honestly say they own their real estate business? As real estate agents, we're always preaching to our buyers why it's so important to have ownership in something, right? Instead of just renting an apartment, we're pushing them to buy it if they can afford it, because we know the importance of having equity in something. The reason I bring this up is because at eXp, we can say that we actually honestly own our business. If you work at any of the big franchise companies, you're paying royalty fees or franchise fees or whatever you really want to call it, but you're paying these fees that come out of your pocket and go up the chain and feed everybody else's pocket. And at the end of the day, you get nothing more than a top producer award, a trophy, a handshake, and a thank you if you're lucky, maybe a lunch, who knows. The people who own the brokerages, the franchise, these are the people who are actually making the money. And like I alluded to at eXp, it's a little bit different. We actually have the opportunity to get equity in the fastest growing brokerage in North American history. In fact, as of recording this video, over 60% of eXp is actually owned by agents. For those of you that don't know, yes, eXp is a publicly traded company. It's listed on the NASDAQ under the stock ticker EXPI. Feel free to go check it out. eXp was actually listed as one of the top 10 stocks and listed on the NASDAQ worldwide in 2020. At eXp, there's actually 5 ways you can actually earn equity in the company. So we're gonna walk through all 5 of those and explain how you get them, what the vesting periods are. What's up, everyone? Mike Francesca here with eXp Realty with another episode of the eXp Explained series. If you do find these informative, you want to keep up, or if you just enjoy looking at my pretty face all day, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can be alerted when these new videos do come out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first 3 ways you can actually get equity within eXp is through the Sustainable Equity Program, which basically awards agents company stock just for completing tasks. And I know you're thinking like, oh my God, all these tasks, like what are they going to have me do in order to receive the stock? This is, really not the nature of being an agent. But actually, in fact, it is. I just want to preface this by pointing out that these do have a 3-year vesting period. If you look right here, you get a $200 stock award just for closing your first transaction with eXp Realty. That's it. If you did that at any other company, I don't know if you'd get that. And that actually is on an annual basis. So every year on your anniversary, close your first transaction for that year, boom, $200 stock award, easy as that. Next is once you hit your cap, you're awarded a $400 stock award. Again, eXp is on an 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap. If you want to learn more about the overview, the commission structure, and the fees, check out the last video I did. I'll put a card up here, a link in the description, all that good stuff. You know what to do. Go check it out. But like I said, we're on an 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap. Once you pay those $16,000 into the company, you are then issued a $400 stock award. Again, this is also annually. You can get this every anniversary year. Every year you cap, you're issued another stock award. So that's just $600 in stock just from doing your job. So really just after a few deals, depending on the price point and the commission, obviously, you hit cap and you now also have $600 of stock award every year, and you've done nothing different than what you've done at any other brokerage. So the next stock award you get is going to be for a sponsored agent closing their first transaction. For those of you that don't know, eXp is on a 7-tiered revenue share system, which there will be videos about that coming soon, and I can explain how it all works. But what you need to know right now is you can actually sponsor an agent, bring them to eXp as part of your rev share organization, and you actually get part of the production income that comes into the company. I just want to emphasize that rev share is taken out of the company portion, out of the 20% that goes into the company for the $16,000. Part of that is taken and shared with the rev share. The agent's dollar is never touched. I just want to clarify that. I'm going to make a full in-depth video about revenue share in a couple episodes, but for now, like I said, this is all you need to know. Many of you are going to say, because I've heard this before,
Mike, you said this is by the nature of just being an agent. We don't attract agents at our company.
To that, I say, yes, you do. Most agents do. Most agents I know anyway. You just haven't actively done it. But let's play out a scenario here. If you have a buddy of yours who just got their real estate license, or relative, whatever you want to have it, they come to you and they're like, hey, cousin, friend, father, uncle, sister, brother, whatever you want to say. They come to you and they're like, hey, I know you've been a successful real estate agent, and I just want to know what brokerage do you think I should join. Now, unless you're already planning on leaving your brokerage and you're just dissatisfied with what's going on, the odds are you're just going to tell them to join the brokerage that you're at. So if that agent joins, let's say, for the sake of the video, let's just say you're at RE/MAX, right? And it could be any brokerage, but we're just going to use this as an example. Agent comes to you, you say, hey, yeah, you should join here. They have all this great stuff and you can work with me and we'll be great partners and we'll figure it all out together, right? And they sign up and they end up going on to become a top producer multiple years in a row, bringing in 20, 30, 40, 50 million. Now you're broker and, RE/MAX and everybody's getting rich off this person. What do you get from that? Go ahead, I'll wait. right? You get nothing. Now, however, if that was the same scenario here and a friend comes to you and they're like, hey, which brokerage do you think I should join? You say, well, come to eXp. We got revenue share, we get equity in the company, we have, low caps, we have great training, then they come, they join. Now that is a sponsored agent on your rev share organization. And now this person right away comes out the gate and is like, boom, closing transactions. That first one they close, you will get a $400 stock award for that. That's the difference. That's all it is. This is all in the nature of just being a real estate agent, right? So those are the first three. They're all part of the Sustainable Equity Program. Next, we're going to talk about the Equity Agent Program. This is pretty straightforward, basically. Every time you close a transaction, you have the option, again, this is optional, you have the option to take 5% of your commission and purchase eXp stock at a 10% discount. This allows you to purchase more stock into the company at a cheaper price using your commissions. It's straightforward. You have the ability to opt in out of this with a single check mark or a drop down, whatever they make the option, but you log into your account, say, yes, I want to be a part of the equity agent program, or no, I do not. And there's no vesting period for this. If you want to grab that stock and sell it right away, you can do that. The last way you can get equity here at eXp is through the Icon Agent Award. Now, the Icon Agent Award tripled the agent count here at eXp when this was announced within 1 year. That's how powerful this program is. And I'm going to explain a little bit about it, but the next video in this series is actually going to be a full in-depth explanation about the Icon Award program, how to achieve it, what benefits it comes with, all the good stuff there. Let's go ahead and break this down. We're on an 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap. Once you hit that $16,000 cap, you move to 100% commission with a $250 transaction fee. That gets capped at $5,000 or 20 transactions. And then you are awarded the Icon Agent, and you can get up to $16,000 of your commission cap back in the form of company stock. I'm going to do a full video about this in and of itself. That's going to be the next video in this series. So if you want to see more, if you want to learn all about the Icon Award and how you can get your $16,000 back, don't forget to subscribe.